Hi and welcome along to the Races TV. We've got another big week's racing coming up in South Australia. We're all starting on Saturday right here at Morphettville. On Sunday we go down to Naracoorte for Mini Jumbuk Naracoorte Cup Day. We're going to talk to one of the major players down in the southeast, Michael O'Leary, shortly. On Wednesday we go to Murray Bridge, and next Friday is the first day of the Kangaroo Island Cup Carnival, and we'll talk more about the KI Cup on next week's program. But coming up shortly, Sam Kavanagh and Michael O'Leary. Sam Kavanagh's got 5 runners at Morphettville on Saturday. Let's get a comment from Sam on the team. Firstly, Sam, Alzan Thunder in race 2 must be delighted to have her back for starters.
Yeah, she hasn't raced since April last year, and she bumped into Lady O'Harrods. Unfortunately, at Caulfield, that form really went on, and she's a good filly, and you know, it's just nice to have her back.
And she's going well?
Yeah, really happy with her. She's jumped out really well here at Morphettville, and you know, she's got to take on the older horses, but she's weighted better. If she was in the 3-year-old race, she would have carried 59 kilos, and this way she's on the minimum, taking on older horses, and you know, we'll get a really good guide going forward to the Rodelva and the Yalambie in a couple of weeks' time.
Flying away for the stable in race 4 in her first preparation for you?
Yeah, look, she ran okay at Murray Bridge the other day. She's come off a wind operation. She's got her share of problems. Drawn out wide in 14, we'll probably ride her quiet and see if she can hit the line. She just hasn't been quite finishing off her races leading.
Race 5, Rangers Boy, really good run first up for the stable.
Yeah, super. We thought he could win first up. We were just a little bit disappointed. He just ran out of time. We thought he was well placed in the 1400 this week, but his rating's just a little bit low. He couldn't get a run. He would have been an emergency. So he's probably looking for 1400 now, but the horse has really come on from that first up run.
What about Wakil in race 6, a horse you took to Melbourne last start?
Yeah, he got third in a stakes race last start. Although there was only 4 runners, Timely Truce that ran 4th, ran in a Sandown Guineas, and is a nice enough horse, and you know, that's quite good form for this race. And although he's drawn wide, I'm sure Chad will bounce him out and roll forward, and he'll give him something to chase for sure. And
another new horse in race 7, Ebony Rock.
Yeah, he's coming along really well. He looks after himself a bit in his track work, but you know, he's done everything right, and he'll improve from the run going forward to a mile, but I expect him to run really well.
Not sure if you'll have a big day on Saturday, but you'll have a big day in 2 weeks. You're going to be a dad.
Yeah, so plenty happening this year, I think. Be a dad in a couple of weeks, and we'll see what happens. We'll take that as it comes.
Good luck, Sam.
Cheers.
Naracoorte Cup Day coming up on Sunday. No better person to speak to than winning cups down in the southeast than Michael O'Leary. I think you're up to 5 Naracoorte Cups at this stage,
yeah,
Michael?
Approximately I am. I'm just not 100% sure. You forget a little bit about them, but I've been racing horses. The first runner I'd won at Naracoorte was in 1965, so I've been going there for a long time. I actually rode work on the Naracoorte track when I was still going to school. So I've been going to Naracoorte for a long, long time.
Even more action, Michael. What did you make of his run last Saturday?
I was a bit disappointed with it, but Matthew reckoned he got chopped out of it at the start. He got interfered with at the start. He said he just couldn't pick it up when they sprinted home very quickly at the finish. I thought he ran on all right, and he was only beaten 3.5 lengths. So I'm still looking at running him in the Naracoorte Cup next week.
What about Carthy Road?
Well, he's another one. I'm going to have a look at the weights with him. He'll get the minimum, and he's won at Naracoorte. He goes very well there. So when you've got a horse that go well at a track, it's nice to be able to take him back there. And obviously, Bob McKay's on the committee of the Naracoorte Racing Club, and he would certainly like to have a runner in his hometown cup.
Other runners on the program, Gal, she must have been really happy with his run first up.
She ran a slash and race first up, and 1400 at this stage I think is a perfect race for her next week. I've got another little mare called Paracine. She's only a little tacker. She won a maiden there very well 2 starts ago, and then ran second. Ran a very, very good race over 1,000 metres at Warrnambool on last start. So, and she's part owned and owned by a Naracoorte identity. So that's not a bad start for the day.
And Lynn Haven, a gear change with the blinkers going on?
Yeah, I was disappointed with her at Mount Gambier. I thought she could win at Mount Gambier, go very close, and she didn't. So we put the blinkers on her, and if she doesn't, she was balloted out today, and we'll probably try over 1400 next week.
Any idea how many cups you've won, by the way, Michael?
At least 80.
Closing in on the 100.
Yep, thank you.
Let's have a look at one of the races from Morphettville on Saturday, and we'll also have a look at the Cup at Naracoorte on Sunday. The race we've picked out for Morphettville on Saturday is race number 7, the Sporting Bet Handicap. Sees the return to racing of a Clear Surprise, the very talented horse from the Phillip Stokes yard. He won his last 3 starts last preparation, all at black type level, including a last start win in Melbourne at Group 3 level. He resumes on Saturday. He's got the big weight of 62.5 kilos. Bud Regis, a last start winner. David Jolly with the claim. Ebony Rock, the newcomer for Sam Kavanagh, an interesting runner. And Dartuk was impressive, winning last start for David and Ryan Balfour. That's the race we've looked at for Morphettville on Saturday, and obviously the one we'll look at for Naracoorte on Sunday is the Cup, the Mini Jumbuk Naracoorte Cup. Always a great day, and I understand they've got a Calcutta down there on Saturday night as well, and John Letts will be looking after the action there, so you're assured to be entertained with Lettsy. Good luck to the club down there at Naracoorte on Sunday. I'm sure it will be a great day, and we look forward to seeing you again next Friday on the Races TV.
There's nothing like a day at the races.